Back in the game. Focus, ready to get this started. Let's get this on. Focus, no more yapping. I'm gonna talk about if you got the poke in your arm. Can you fast? Is there a remedy to heal from it? The fastest answer is a no. That thing could modify your DNA, your mRNA, bro. So I don't really know if you could really do that. I think it's kind of over for you, buddy. Unless you got the fucking needle the first day in that week. If you didn't work on yourself, your body, if you ain't fast, you drain your blood away, it's over for you, bruh. You're like a fucking zombie. Like, you're just a new version of what a human is. Like, you're not even just what your original self is. You're just different. You're like, there's a default state. You're lower than your default state. You're like, man, I don't even know what you are. You're like a fucking subordinate, you know? So, I'm not sure if you could really do anything about it. Like, I'm not sure, like, unless the first week you got it and you started fasting, you realized, well, this shit no good, and you started, you know, doing a lot to kind of like cleanse your body and your blood supply. You know, I think it's kind of over for you. I ain't gonna lie to you, bro. You know, I had one of my peoples take it, and I'm kind of disappointed. And a friend I talked to take it, and I'm like disappointed, like, damn, you really took it. But then you telling me about this and that, the world and spiritual this and that. But you took it though. I don't want to hear that, bro. It's you took it, you folded. You know what I'm saying? I didn't take it. I said, hell no. My mom wasn't going for it. My aunt wasn't going for it. We was not going it. We felt in our spirit the shit wasn't right, so we didn't take the poke. You know, I didn't want to. I saw through it. There was no such thing as an ovid. That shit is fake. I heard like a virus is not even airborne. That shit's the dumbest shit. You know how much times planes travel to this place and not even one person gets sick? That person already had a sickness. So you telling me somebody's gonna get sickness from bats and pass it around? If that was the case, then that means it was propagated on purpose. That means these people spent multi-trillions and billions of dollars to propagate this disease. But that would be kind of like, what's the point? That would be like extra. So no, that's bullshit. That shit was all an agenda. That was a trick. We got tricked with this nonsense. Because every couple of years, decades, the earth shifts. And they gotta reset everything. The calendars, this is what these master, higher, elitist people do. They shift everything. And we got tricked. They get us our permission to do it because they work off of our fear. When you're scared and you're scared of things, right? And you just want to run, like, damn, you do anything to get away or escape. That's what the state that people was in. Fighting over toilet papers. Now look at this reality. It sucks. Everything's booty, is garbage, not enjoyable anymore. It's like your brain just been kind of weird. Like, it's just amped up. Life is becoming harder and unenjoyable because what they put, it's like there's like toxic gases in the air. Because I think that's just fear. You know, in our bodies, when it's like in a state, it like releases like certain fumes and gases, and they get an energy, and that's what it is. It's the toxicity that's in the air for the past years. It has not went away at all. You know? It's kind of like something that's like a radioactive wave. That's what it is. It's a radioactive wave that has been released from these people. It has been nothing but fearful. You know what I'm saying? We've been tricked into this by permission. I knew I wasn't going for it. I'm like, nah, I'm not falling for that. Like, why is there a disease all of a sudden? Why are we closing things down? School, Like it was just right. That was an agenda. We got tricked to this. We got tricked into this BS. You know what I'm saying? You know, we got tricked. And then most people, they took the Pope. I don't want to say the word. VACCINE. They took it. I didn't. If you was tapped in with yourself spiritual, there'll be no reason for you to even play with yourself like that and take something that's like out of you. And those types of folks took it. I wouldn't blame the ignorant because they're stupid. You know? So of course they're gonna be a sheep. But the people that know, they took it because they had to work. What is better, you taking something if you're not even surviving right now? What is gonna be better? Now look at you. You're like a modified version of yourself. You're like, there's no life force, there's no soul. It's like you're just monotone, you're docile, you're mean, you're angry. I just can't even look at you the same. I just want to just slap the shit out of you. Or tell you get the fuck away from me because your energy is just so parasitical. You're just an evil piece of shit. I just want to throw eggs at you. You know what I'm saying? And bro, we've been tricked into that, bro. We've been tricked. You know? Kind of like it's tricked because you look at reality now. Things are more expensive. It's that. We've been tricked to this reality so demons can feed off of us and live. Now look at it. Now it's collapsing. The world we once know is collapsing. It's no longer the same. But I don't know if you could heal that thing. I'm gonna be honest with you, bro. You gonna need a new blood supply. You could fast and all that. I recommend you fast and generate a new blood supply. Because your blood supply is tainted by the poke in the needle and the chemicals in it. So you're going to need a blood supply. You're going to have to give half of your blood supply away. Because most of it is toxic. Even though most of your DNA has been artified, but your body, you can train your body to do anything. So you yourself, you need a new blood supply. You need a new body. Everything. Because your blood supply is toxic. So you're going to have to start giving your blood away. You're going to have to start going to those people and giving your blood out. Like, because your blood supply is not cool. Like, don't overdo it because I don't want you to hurt and kill yourself. And you're going to start doing a lot of fasting because a lot of foods now have these parasites in it and it keeps our blood supply toxic and not moving well. So now the chemicals are more displaced inside of us, you know, and it's only buried with the parasites. Like, you're gonna have to do a lot of fasting and get rid of your blood supply because it is toxic. Your blood supply, it is toxic. It's infected with the Pope, bro. The chemicals inside of it, the enzymes. It's been modified. You need a new body, bro. You damn near need a new soul. If you get to like Antarctica somewhere, you go to Fiji Island, and you need to have a new awakening. Because your body is toxic, bro. That's the only way. There is no other way. There is no chemicals. There is no herbs. That's all bullshit. You need a new mind and body. Because your body and mind is toxic. Your ass need to go somewhere past human civilization and stay there for good, for a year. So your body could take all those nasty, toxic enzymes and chemicals and blood supply. Your body needs a reset. You need a new blood supply. Literally, you need a new blood supply. It is toxic and it has the dope. I'm seeing how people are. They look sick. They look demented. They look like control. Like, it's that blood supply, the enzymes. It has certain things in it. You need a new blood supply, bro. You gotta start getting rid of that blood supply that you have. You You gotta be careful though, because I don't want you to lose out blood, but you got to, because it is toxic. Don't your body got trillions of blood cells? It can create new. You don't have to get rid of the blood supply. Plasma and restart. Because your body has been damaged, bro. Especially the fear and the stress. Nah, bro, you need a new blood supply and a new mind. That's the only way you could heal it. There's no herbs, all that. It's not cool. Nah, bro. If the herbs don't come from like somewhere in like a damn, if the herbs don't come from somewhere out of this plane, if they don't come from Antarctica or whatever, some newfound land somewhere that is just so nice, some paradise land, it ain't good for you, bro. Come on, bro. You need a new body. You need a new blood supply. Your blood supply is fucking toxic. You already got one when you was little, but that's a different one though, but still, you need a new blood supply. You need to find a way to get new blood, literally. That sounds insane, but that's what you need to do. I don't have no solutions for you. That shit is in your bloodstream, bro, and it's just there. It's a part of it now. You need to get rid of half of that blood supply you have, bro. Because it is toxic. You can go to your doctor's all you want. What are they going to do? Prescribe you a medication? And it has, like, terrible after effects. You know what I'm saying? That's the only way. You need to fast to get rid of all the bodies and all that. So you can cleanse all the acid out of your body and all that. And you're gonna need to get a new blood supply. Find a way, buy some blood. I don't know, it may sound kind of weird, I don't know. You're gonna have to like drain it away and let your body recreate itself. You need a new blood supply. Because your one that you have is tainted. It is toxic. Your body has trillions of cells. It could regenerate. But you don't allow your body to regenerate because you constantly keep taxing it by your fucking toxic ASS habit. It's dormant. You're gonna have to go through that. This healing of your body can roughly take around 6 months to a couple of years. Depending on the individual and how they clean their body. Your body needs to be clean. You may have to pay a lot of money to get it if you really want it. Because it is toxic, bro. Your blood supply is toxic. You need a new body and mind. That's what you need. You need a new mind. You need a new, because your body has to regenerate itself, because that shit, it is toxic, bro. They even warned you too. They warned you to camp. They even told you it, bro. Y'all didn't see the YouTube videos. They tell you the warnings. They tell you in their faces. It's not like they didn't show you. You was just ignorant. That's why me, myself, did not take it. I was putting myself on game, learning information to not ever do some shit like that. You know? You want to have to heal your mind and body and soul. Your body has to regenerate new cells and get rid of half of it. Probably all of it. It is toxic. So, yeah, bro.